Hey guys, it's DoubleAATrucking. So, I wanted to show you guys my delivery and how simple or complicated it was to get from that direction and how difficult it was to get there. Now, I'll be the first to tell you it wasn't easy because my GPS had me lined up to come in, basically coming this way, pointing that direction, into which current rate was going to be like not possible because I couldn't potentially back up. And to make the situation worse, as you could tell, there's no room on the road to be able to back in. At least not enough room, you know. So after making the fatal error and knowing that I can't possibly turn around to face where my current truck is facing, I'll tell you how I fixed that mistake coming in this way to pointing the correct way. So let me walk you through my thought process here. So as I turned in, I'm coming down this area here, which, by the way, is not as big as what the camera looks like, you know? So I'm coming down this way, and I'm like, haha, guess I have to go around the building, right? Which, in itself, seems like a good plan. Because right now, I'm committed to this course of action because really, there's really no other way out of this area other than just go forward. You can't back up. You have to go forward. You don't have a choice. That's just how it is. Now, the obstacles that I can see going through here, by the way, you can tell the tire marks here, right here. Other people done it. I have a dumpster, so I have to hug this area here, hug this tree line right here, and keep going all the way through here. All the way through here. Now, I know what I was thinking already. I'm like, do I have enough space? Of course I have enough space. I have enough space to turn. That's correct. I do. So I turned, coming through here. There's geese coming through here, right? A little bit of geese here. But I can see that if this piece of concrete was not here, right here, I would have been able to make the turnaround. But, you know, it looks bigger on camera than what it really is. And when you're in a semi-truck, I mean, yeah, you could turn around safely, I guess. But I wasn't going to. I mean, I would have had to hug that line right over there real quick, guys. Real quick. I could tell right now this is where all the truck drivers come in, going that direction. That's the direction you need to go in, towards that direction. But continuing on this way here, there's string on the floor, the ground, you know. I'm like, well, how do I get pointed in the right direction? Because at this point I have to make a decision. Do I try to go around that way, or do I try to go this way? Well, in the semi truck, I was thinking there's no way I could turn. I could make the turn in here, but then I wouldn't be able to back in and actually go forward and be able to turn around safely. There looks to be like enough room here to turn around. I was not going to take that chance and get stuck. So I then made the decision to come back through here. Now this is the unknown part right here, right? I can't back up. I can't go that direction backing up because you got that, and you can't make the turn, and you don't have enough space here to really correct it. There's a water. So I'm like, all right, I'm fully committed to this course of action now. I'm basically making one big gigantic loop here. And there's a curb. I'm being mindful of the fence. There's a fence, so I have to come back here, obviously. This is the only way through here to get to really get around. Now here's the unknown part right here. This part right here. I don't know if it's a sharp turn or if it goes further out. I was praying. Excuse me, sorry. I was praying that this part right here was going to be out a little further, but not as bad as I thought. So I had to hug. At this point, I'm like, oh shoot, you know, I'm like, I am so glad I didn't go any further over, because there's an actual drop here of that, and that would have been bad news for me had I dropped right in there. I didn't even notice that drop until now. But then I had to see this right here. This pull right here, guys. Alright. I can tell you now, it's been hit a few times, I could tell. I had to hug that area really tight and come through here, hugging this pole, and I mean hugging it, meaning like I may or may not have touched it slightly, to turn around to go out through this spot right here. So as I could tell, I'm now like, okay, I've made it past the danger zone over there. I'm now here. And at this point, I'm like, okay, so I have to go this way. I turn over here, and then I have to go out that direction over there. So I go over there and make the sharp turn past Taco Bell, because this right here is a Taco Bell right here. And yeah, I'm just walking you guys through my training process of how I learned from this. So if I come here again, I know what not to do. So as you could tell, I had to go down this driveway and make a right-hand turn again. Now you're thinking, Anthony, you just made the right-hand turn and you made the mistake of making a right-hand turn, but that's the only way in to Tractor Supply. Here's a question for you guys, right? And this is the question I asked. If I could go out here, why not just turn? If I can go out here, why not just make a big turn, right? Hug this area and make my semi-truck go that way. I'll tell you exactly why. Because there's not enough space between here and here. And you got that light pole right there and a curb. So, and there's a car coming. So, I can't go this way because there really is not enough space, right? I probably could have, but I didn't want to take the chance. So I go back on the main road, which is over there. Over there. Main road, right over there. And I walk back down here and I drive all the way down. I'm going this way to show you guys. There's a bike. That's a nice little bike. So there's two driveways to Tractor Supply Plus, guys. All right. The first driveway I wasn't told to go into, but that's the driveway you have to go into. When you do that, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, which driveway to go into. And this is in Greenfield, Pennsylvania, by the way, guys, near PA. So that's the driveway that you guys gotta come into, that I have to come into to go that way. I have to go that way. So after knowing this, going this direction, right? Going that direction into this direction here, right? You have to go this direction here. All right. Avoiding all this mess. Now, thank goodness there was no cars parked here, because I had to use some of this space to make the turn going that direction. All right. You have to go this direction. Don't go that direction. You'll screw yourself like I did the first time. Just saying, right? So then I turn this way. And this is the direction that you have to come in the first time, not at the last ditch effort. Now, the guy, I went back inside and the guy's like, yeah, a lot of truck drivers don't go in the right entrance because there's no sign, and they got to put a sign up there. You have enough room. He says you have enough room to make a turnaround. I don't think you do. I really don't think you do here. And if you do, I'm not skillful enough to try to attempt such a turn without jackknifing it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, once you start pivoting that one point, you start pivoting it, right? And then you have to go this way. So you turn this way, avoiding this here barrier of a lip of a sidewalk. Don't know why they have this here. That really is not useful. So then you have to point, now that you're pointing in the right direction, this is the way you need to go. This way. This is the direction I should have been going to begin with. It would have made things a whole lot more simpler, you know? But when you see something on satellite, until you actually see it, you don't really know until you see it in actual person. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that is how I corrected the mistake of coming in the wrong direction and correcting it and going in the right direction, which is this way. Can say it took about an extra 20 minutes to 10 minutes to correct. I didn't panic. I just thought it through slowly and surely and made it work. So, but there you guys have it. Now in the morning, when I'm done getting unloaded, making the turn out of here is going to be a pain because I have to go right, not left. Don't go left. I'm not going left. I have to go right, but you see how close I am already to the building. I'm going to have to swing out a little bit to make the right-hand turn, which is doable. That is very doable. So, it will be fine. Oh, look at that pretty sunset. Oh, look at that pretty sunset right there. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time from AA Trucking. Bye!